Welcome, everyone. We are jumping on for my self-publishing Q&A, where we go over the 52 weeks worth of strategies to write, publish, and sell your book in a year in 52 weeks. We are on week 39, which means that we're talking about finding our beta readers. I first mentioned beta readers in week 5, all the way back when. And this week we are going to broadcast the call across all of our channels. Hear ye, hear ye. We are looking for paid readers who have significant followings and are willing to post reviews of our book. Please and thank you. But first, let's back up a little bit and define some terms for the uninitiated. A beta reader is someone who reads a work of writing before it is published in order to mark errors and suggest improvements. This is different than an ARC reader, an advanced reader copy reader. This is a pre-established or pre-published, almost complete version of the book that is sent out to readers and reviewers in advance of the public launch. So beta readers come into the process first, right around the time that you are editing your first or second draft, whereas ARC readers are one of the last steps before the official publication date. Sometimes beta readers are paid for their services. Sometimes they do it for free in exchange for getting to read your book. ARC readers are almost always free with some sort of set expectation around providing a book review if they feel so inclined. We are going to be paying our beta readers for our intents and purposes because we also want to treat them as a micro-influencer and use their pre-existing audiences to our advantage. This is a clear-cut marketing exchange. It is a business relationship, and it increases the level of professionalism so that we don't get stuck with readers who ghost us or delay the deliverables. So the beta readers are an integral part to the whole drafting process. And so you don't want to engage readers who take your manuscript and ghost or continually delay their feedback, because that messes up your production schedule. We can deal with unpaid ARC readers later on because their involvement isn't involved with the production schedule. Beta readers, on the other hand, are integrally tied to the production schedule. So you don't want to engage readers who can potentially mess that up for you. Personally, I pay my beta readers $50 to $60 each with explicit instructions to provide a written or recorded review that would then be posted to their channels. Some of them offer Amazon and Goodreads reviews as well. And I would recommend that you stay in the $25 to $75 range when you're paying your beta readers. That seems to be the industry standard when I was researching beta reader rates. So how exactly do you find these readers? First, I want you to take a look at your current followings on all of your platforms and add them all up. What is the total number of followers that you have? Add up all of your platforms together. What is that total number? When I was first initially launching my first debut novel, I had around 6,000 total followers across my platforms. So I specifically sought out beta readers that could at least match, if not exceed, that 6,000 follower number, because I wanted to make sure that I was getting reviews from people who had the same level of visibility as me, if not more visibility. This helped me narrow down my search for readers, as well as instantly qualify or disqualify those that were interested. Again, we're looking for professionalism here because this is a key part of our production timeline. We can deal with accepting ARC readers down the road. Usually you accept more ARC readers than you do beta readers because beta readers are key to the production timeline. So you don't want too many people interrupting that production timeline for you. Second, I created an online application form for my beta readers with all of the criteria and expectations in it. I gave a brief description of my book and its word count, the expected compensation around $50 to $60, as well as the expected publication dates, both pre-orders and public. I also asked questions regarding their favorite genres, the size of their audiences, the most popular platform they had, the project deliverables, and their history with beta reading and giving book reviews. Again, you want to be looking for folks who could potentially become cheerleaders. Your vibe is your tribe. Remember, this is going to be part of your launch team. Offering this type of application really streamlined the process for me so that I wasn't fielding a ton of questions from everyone who indicated interest in becoming a beta reader. All I had to do was send the link to people, and voila, I only received qualified and vetted responses. This streamlines your time and energy very effectively. Again, we're talking about professionalism. We're talking about maintaining boundaries around our production timeline. We are treating this book as a product. So we have a set production timeline, especially within this 52-week schedule. And so we want to make sure that other people respect our boundaries when it comes to our production timelines as well. And so when you set yourself up in a professional manner, then other people are going to meet you at that professional level so that you get quality over quantity. Third, I posted the ask for beta readers to all of my channels multiple times. On TikTok specifically, I went into the list of people who already followed my account and identified those who had followings over 6,000. I then sent them private messages asking if they would be interested in being a paid beta reader for me. Some said yes, some said no, but that is how I was able to secure readers who had followings of up to 34,000 for my debut novel launch. This is another example how genuine conversations will always get you much farther than just spamming your social media feeds. So your exercise for today is, or for this week, is to do the steps 1 through 3. Take a look at your current followings, tally up that number, create the application form, and start sharing the application form. When I was soliciting beta readers, I received 4 responses to my form for my debut novel and onboarded 3 beta readers. 1 ghosted when I had followed up with them in order to sign the NDA. Remember, we were talking about non-disclosure agreements and sharing the NDA with all of our freelancers. Beta readers qualify as a freelancer. They are getting to see your raw manuscript. And so you want to make sure that they keep the details of that to themselves. We are not looking to punish anyone. We're not looking to penalize anyone. We're not looking to sue anyone. We just want to make sure that the proper legal protections are in place for our copyright and IP. So have them sign the NDA before you send them the manuscript copy. This was more than enough. 3 beta readers were more than enough for my purposes, and I encourage you to secure at least 3 beta readers for your book as well. Again, they are part of the production timeline, so you don't want too many opinions coming into this part of the process. You can have so many ARC readers down the road if you want, but for beta readers, we want to keep it high quality, minimum quantity. If you are having trouble finding these readers in your existing audiences, try posting the application to sites like Upwork and Fiverr. There are gig economy sites where many freelance beta readers, editors, formatters, proofreaders, cover designers, etc. find clients, but do not settle on hiring your best friend, your mother, your cousin, or your nephew. We are looking on quality and professionalism here. They are not going to be able to bring you the type of high quality support and competence that you are looking for as you are hiring freelancers. So make sure that you prioritize that when you are searching. There are such things as too many cooks in the kitchen when you are going through the editing process for your production timeline. So make sure that you put up your boundaries, maintain your professionalism, and treat this as a business product. So next week for week 40, we are going on to onboarding our beta readers. So we'll talk about that. And we'll talk a little bit more about that production timeline, because that is going to be key as we are heading into the launch process. We want to make sure that we are protecting our production timeline as much as we can. We are supposed to be very strong in our boundaries, folks. And so that takes practice. In the meantime, please hit me up if you have any questions. That's what I'm here for. And good luck. I believe in you. Take care.